In today's video, I will walk you through on how to use Microsoft Teams. In case you don't know, Microsoft Teams is a messaging app developed by Microsoft. You can use it for chats, video conferencing, and also schedule meeting. Without taking much time, let's get into it. Let me start by explaining the ways through which you can access Teams, all right? If you're a Microsoft 365 subscriber, Teams is already installed on your laptop as a desktop app. All right. So here I'm running Windows 11. To find the Teams app on the as a desktop app, click on the Start. Then in this search area, type Teams. Okay. This will show up in the search results. Just click on it for it to open. All right. This is the first approach through which you can use the Teams. All right. You can start. Okay. Here is guiding you how what to do and the rest. It's okay. Okay. So this is the first way you can do what access Teams on the desktop app. But for people that use Mac and other types of PC, which are not Windows, I think it's better we do this through the web so that everybody will be on the same page. So let me guide you on how to access Teams on the web. So I'll close this. So open your web browser. Then visit teams.microsoft.com. Can see the link here? teams.microsoft.com. Enter. The Teams page has opened the website. But please, if you are signing in on the web for the first time, you'll be required to sign in. So use your email address, your Microsoft email address, and the password to sign in. It can be Gmail, it can be Outlook, it can be any other email service company. All right. Just fill the email address, your password, and then sign in. All right. So when you sign in, you will see an interface that looks like this. You can see here, say, welcome, Mr. Nelly Robot. Here are some things to get started, to get you going. Okay, it's telling you to start a new chat. If you want to start a new chat, you can do that through here. If you want to start meeting, okay, meeting is when you want to hold a meeting with set of people in your organization or even friends. You can click here to start a meeting. But these are not the only interfaces through which you can do this. You can still do that from this end. Okay, this first one here is activity. All right. Whenever somebody sends you message and you're not online, it is reported here. Or somebody requests you should join a meeting, you get the notification through this activity tab. All right. So this one is community. It allows you to create community whereby you create a group and add some persons. Maybe you have a training or an upcoming training with some people, so you can create a group and add them inside that. Okay, you do that through the community so that on the day of the training, everybody will be on the same page and get the information. All right, so this one is the chat tab. It allows you to start chatting with your fellow, all right, with any person you want to chat with. That's why anytime your Teams app opens on the web or even on the desktop, you are landed on this chat tab. That is why it is selected. Okay, it's selected by default because Teams understand that this is the basic things people do on the app. Okay, this is calendar. If you want to schedule a meeting, maybe you have an upcoming financial meeting or board meeting or any meeting of any type, you can do that through this calendar. So when you click on this calendar tab, you schedule the meeting, okay, and send the link to people that you want to take part on in the meeting, okay. So let me walk you through on how to start your first chat. To start your first chat, first of all, when the program opens, you'll be on the chat tab. So if that is not selected, please click on it to be on it. All right. Then once you're on it, maybe you have not chatted with somebody before, the person you want to start chat with. So click on this, the new chat button. This is the new chat button. All right. So click on it. So once you click on it, a new section will open for you to type the email address of the person you want to chat with. All right. If the person is a member of your organization, maybe you are using the Teams for organization, type the name, it will pop up here. You select and start chat with him. Okay, so let's assume I don't have the name of the person. I want to type the email address. So let me chat start with contacts Godwin Tech. All right. Okay, so I have finished typing the email address of the person I want to start chat with. That is contactgodwintech at gmail.com. Okay, whether the person uses Gmail, Outlook, Hotmail, iCloud email, any email, it can get to the person. So far, the person is a member of Teams. All right. So once you type the email address, the name will pop up here. So click on the name. Okay, you can see his name has been added. All right, so you guys can start a chat. All right, so you can start chats with him. Here we have previous chats. I hid them. All right, but let me I can unhide them by clicking on this, but no problem. Let's start a new chat. Okay, I can say hello bro. Okay, so as I send this message, Godwin Tech will get it from his end and respond to me. All right. So he will respond. But if he's not online, he will not be able to respond. Just like now, he's not online. So when he comes online, he will do what? Respond to me. Okay. So if I want to go with voice call with him, I can click on this voice call icon. It will start connecting. Okay. So let's try it out. Though he's not online, you can see the call is going. So for me to leave, I'll click on leave. Okay. So I've dismissed the call. Okay, so that is how to connect a voice call with someone on team. Okay, then if I want to start video call, I will click on this video call. If it's online, he will receive it from his end and we start the conversation. All right, then let's check these tabs here. We are on chat already. That's why he's here. Then, if you want to see files we share with the person, click on share on the files tab. If you want to see the photos you have shared with him, click on photos tab. All right. Okay. So in this chat area, look at this. If you want to add emoji, click on this emoji icon and select any one of your choice. All right. If the one you want to use is not here, just use this search area to get to it. Let's say happy. I want a happy emoji. All right, you can see a lot of emojis that represent happiness. All right, so I'll click on any of them, and as it is added here, I'll click on send. Okay, and the person will get that. So this is how to use emoji. Then if you want to share photos with him, the person you are chatting with, click on this photos tab, navigate to your PC and pick the photo. All right, if you want to share any other file type, maybe a Word, Excel file, PowerPoint file, and the rest, just click on this. Okay, when you click on this, you are shown some options. Attach cloud file. Maybe the file is saved in OneDrive. All right, select this option, pick it, and send to him. Or if the file is already existing on your PC, click on this. Get a folder in your PC and then pick the file and send to him. Okay, let's experiment with this from this PC. I'll click on this. So this has now opened the downloads folder of my PC. So I will get to the documents to select a document I want to send to him. Okay, let's get to this. Let's say this is document I want to send. I'll click on it and click on OK. As this is placed here, I can leave a message. I can say read through it, okay, or read through, all right? And after you are done typing the message to accompany this file, just click on send, okay? And this file will be sent to him. Once he get this tick, you know that it has been sent. Okay. All right. So it has been sent. So when he comes online, he will then access the content of the file. All right. So here you can see this plus sign. It allows you to do more. Okay. So when you click on it, you will see some options. Maybe you want to format what you are sending here. You select the show formatting options. Okay. Set delivery option. Maybe you want to tell this guy that this message you're sending is very important. You can click on this option to see some options here. You can see standard messages selected by default, which is the way our messages appear when we send here. All right, this just like this. This is the standard message, okay? But if it's important message, you can select this one. Then you will see that this is important. Please, okay, let's say something here. Please attend to this now. All right. All right, so this is to show this guy. Once he sees this, he will know that this is an important message. All right, that was why we selected that option. Then we click on send. Okay, so it is the important test accompanies it so that you know that it's an important thing. Okay, so let's click on this plus sign to see more options here. Okay, you can see here create with designer. From here, you can create a graphics design using the designer AI tool of Microsoft. So when you click on that, it will open. Then you create what you want to create and send to the person immediately. Okay, for example, this one is record video clip. If you want to record video, maybe of yourself saying something, and after you send to him, this allows you to record video clips. Okay, from here, it's as simple as that. Okay, so this is how you can chat with someone and do some other things in the chat session, in the conversation. All right, so let's see what we can do now that you have finished chatting with this guy. Once you click on this chat tab, it will be open here. But what if you want to hide message? For you to hide a message, for it not to open like that anytime you come online, what you need to do is take your cursor to the name you chatted with, okay, or you're chatting with. Click on these three dots and select the hide message. All right, the hide option. Okay, if you want to block somebody, you can block from here. If you want to mute, you can mute. If you want to pin it, and it will show at the top. All right. So right here, let's hide. I'll click on this hide. Okay, you can see now the message has been hidden. So it seems as if we have not chatted with anyone here. All right. But in some cases, if you hide a message and they chat with somebody and it's still showing here, what you need to do is refresh this page. Okay. So click on refresh, you see that the message will be hidden. All right. Everywhere is clean here. So let's see what other things we are going to do from here, other features of these teams. Okay, let's say we want to start a meeting. All right. First, let's be on this chat tab, just like here. Then for me to start a meeting here, you can start meeting now. Maybe you don't want to schedule the meeting. You click on this. Okay. So when you click on this, you will see this kind of place. It's a meeting name. Okay, let me call this. It will assign you a name automatically in the meeting name. But in some cases, no, it's not the case, all right? It's not what you want to do. So you delete this text here and give it a name of your choice. Let's say last finance meeting, okay? Maybe you want to have last finance meeting of the year, all right? Okay, so once you're done with this title, you can click on this get link or start meeting now, any of these options. Okay, so if I click on get link, you will see a link will be generated. And once this link is generated, I can open a new tab and send this link to people I want to attend this meeting. I'll click on copy for the link to be copied. If you want to share it via email, you can click on share via email, all right? And they will then, you get to their email address and send these links to them. Once they click on the link, you will get notification from this end and you accept them to join the meeting. All right. So but here, I have copied the link. Maybe I will send it to them through WhatsApp anyway, or you can click on start meeting. So let's start meeting. Let's see what we can do from here. Okay, as this meeting has started, don't worry, my face is dark here. If you want to, if you maybe you did not send the link to them through email or WhatsApp, you can still contact them from here. All right. What you need to do is to add their email addresses, or if they're a member of your organization, just type in their names. Okay, they will pop up. Once they pop up, you will add them in the meeting. They will get the notification. You can see now, if I want to call Godwin Tech now, as I'm typing his name, I will call him. Once he picks the call, he will join the meeting immediately. All right. So once he joins the meeting, as I'm talking, he will hear what I'm saying in the meeting. And this is how you can start meeting immediately in this app. All right. So let me close this. So once the meeting is done and you want to leave, click on this leave button and you are good. All right. The meeting will end. There are still other options here, other commands, share and you raise hand. Maybe you want to raise hand to say some things. Okay, this is microphone. If you want to mute it, if you want to mute your camera, you click on this. All right. So a lot of things you can do here. So let me leave here. Okay. Okay. So once you leave in the meeting, them from their own end can leave the meeting as well. All right. So this is how you can start meeting a video meeting immediately in Microsoft Teams. All right, so still on this chat tab, remember we are doing all these things from this chat tab, all right? There's still another thing you can do from here. You can filter some things, all right? So this is the filter icon, all right? So when you click on it, you will be allowed to filter what you want to filter. You can see filter by name, but you can do easy filtration from here. All right, so you can see more filters option. Click on that. So maybe you want to find out unread messages, you select this. Or you want to find out the meeting you have with people, you select this. Or you want to find out the muted, some things you mute here, you click on this. It will display, but here there's none. So I will remove this. Click here again. Maybe you want to find out some charts. You want only chart to be listed here. All right, you select charts. Okay, if there is anyone that is not hidden, it will be listed here. But here I hid some things. That's why it's not showing me anything. Okay, I have hidden all the charts. So click here. Maybe you want to find out meetings you had in the past with people. You select meetings. All right, and I've not had anyone here. All right, so that's how you can filter some things from this your tips app. Okay, so let's get to another tab. Okay, we have talked about activity, which shows you some things where you are mentioned, or maybe somebody added you in a meeting, you get notification through there, and some other things. You can see you will see mentions, reactions, and more notifications here. All right, that's what the activity tab does. Okay, so we get to community, so which allows you to create group. All right, so here it shows you my community that is active. So I created this community, new employees training. Okay, I did that because I wanted to train some new employees. But on the assumption that you have not created any community before, let's create one. First, you have to click on this community tab. Then you click on this plus sign, okay, to create a new one. Okay, so here it shows us some samples of community. Maybe you want to create school community, school group, or sports group, or life events group, or gaming group. They have a lot of suggestions for you. But say we want to create something custom, all right, something unique for us. So I'll click on this, create my own. Okay, so maybe my organization is preparing for end of the year party, and I want to have a group where I will ask some persons for us to discuss some things about this end of the year. So I'll give it a name, end of the year. All right. Once you're done with that, all right, come here. It says require approval to join. It says community owners must approve members before they can join. If you want that, you click on this button for it to be toggled on. Meaning that whenever somebody wants to join this community, you have to give approval, all right, to accept the person into it. But I don't have any issue with that. So here, the description, you can say a few things about the community, all right. Okay, let's say it's about. All right, so I've said some few things about that, and after that, click on create. This community has now been created. You can see here, it say email notifications. You will get community updates such as events, posts, and missed activity from teams. All right. To manage your email settings, go to settings, notifications, and emails. It's okay. I got it. Okay. Now that this community has been created, we don't have a member and we need to add one. All right. You can see here we have some options: invite people, create welcome message, and create new events. All right. So we want to invite people. So I'll click here. And here you can see enter name, email, or phone number. So the persons you want to have in this group, either their email address, they will show up, and then you click on their name for them to join. Okay, so let me type one. So let's see if this guy will come up. Okay, so I want to invite this guy who's on mike2014 at gmail.com so that you'll be a member of this. All right, I've added him. Then the second person I want to have in this group is Godwin Tech. All right, so as I'm typing his email address, his name has shown up. I'll click on it. So he will get a notification once I invite them. All right, so if you want to add more people, type the email address, click on the email address, and it's added. All right, so here, let me invite. I'll click on invite button. Okay. All right, so these guys will receive messages in their email addresses. So for them to start accepting that and then join. All right, okay, two of them have received the notifications from their end. All right, so here, if you want to post something, click on post and compose your post and send. All right, if you can also add some files here, okay, you can see here, look at this join, share join link. Maybe you want to copy a link for them to join. All right, you can click on this for the link to be generated. Okay, the link has been copied. Okay, click on this copy link. Once you copy the link, get to their WhatsApp or email addresses and send the links to other people you want to join. Maybe you didn't add them in the email list when we were doing that previously. Okay, so once you send the link to them, then once they click, they can join this group. All right, and you guys will discuss what you want to discuss in the group. Okay, so this is how you do it. Let's say I want to post something. I'll click on post and say hello, welcome. All right, okay, let's say welcome everyone. So if maybe you want to attach a file, just click on this attach file, get to your PC and pick the file and then send along, okay? So anything you send, post here, every member of the group will see it, all right? Then if you click on files, you see some files you have shared already in this group, but there's none now. If you click on photos, you see photos you have shared already in this group, in this community. Okay, so that's how community tab works. So let's get to this calendar. Calendar allows us to schedule meeting, all right, from here. So let's take, for example, there is a meeting we have next week, all right. So on click on this calendar tab, you will see these options, all right. Then whether you, if you want them to join with ID, okay, maybe you want to join a meeting, but that's not what you're interested in here, right? So let's focus on all these things. We want to create a new meeting, all right. So click on this new meeting. So I'll click on that. Then you can give this meeting a name. Okay, let's call this board meeting. So enter the email address of the people you want to participate in this meeting. So click here and then Godwin Tech, we remember, all right? So I'll type his name or his email address. If you want more persons, you type their names here. Okay, so here is the date of the meeting is selected by default. The date, the system chooses a date automatically for you. But it's not for you to say, no, this is not the time I want to have this meeting. So here, I want to have this meeting on the 15th. So I will change this date to 15th of December. Where's 15th here? Okay. Okay, that is the date. And this is time. 8 a.m. is choosing. I think it's too early. So I want this to be maybe in the afternoon. Okay, so you choose a date, a time of your choice. Okay, so here it chooses 30 minutes mark for you. I don't want it to be just 30 minutes. I want this meeting to last for 1 hour. All right, so I'll select another time. Okay, it can be all day, but if you want it to be all day, you toggle all these things. But I don't think so. It's not possible. So here you give the few details about the meeting. You can say is board meeting. Okay, so we are done. We are close to setting up all these things. Okay. All right. So this is the details you have chosen. You have said some things about the meeting. Okay. I need to correct something here. All right. So come to this section. You can see who can bypass the lobby. People who were invited, all right, can easily join. But if you want everybody that have access to the link to join, okay, so click here and select everyone. But if you want only the people that you send the link to, all right, please select these people who were invited, all right. Okay, so now that you're done, you can see here, say who can present. Everyone can present during the meeting. Maybe the person wants to share his screen, all right, or show some things to the members of the board, all right. Everyone, it's okay, it's cool. Then click on this send. All right, you can see now as you have clicked on this send, all these guys you added we get notification in their email addresses as well as in the activity tab of their Teams app. So they will know that they have meeting in so and so dates. So once that day has reached, few minutes to that meeting time, they will still get another notification to prepare. Okay. So if you want to still send the link to some other persons, you click on this copy link. Once it is copied, we can share it with other people in the email address and the rest. Okay. That is all. All right. So I will click on this to close. Okay. So let's get okay. We are back to this calendar tab again. There's something I wanted to point out at. All right. If you maybe someone invites you on a meeting and sends you meeting ID and passcode, all right, you can join from this calendar tab. On clicking on this calendar tab, you click on this join join with an ID. All right. So when you click on this join with ID, enter the code, the type the meeting ID, and the passcode, and then you click on join meeting, and you're good. You'll be member of the meeting. Okay, once the admin accepts you, the host accepts you, you participate in the meeting. That's another thing you can do through the calendar tab. All right. If you like content like this, consider subscribing to this channel. Leave a comment in the comment section and hit the like button so that YouTube will recommend this content to more people. All right? That's how the system knows that the content is valuable. Watch this video here to learn in detail on how to use Designer, Microsoft Designer in Teams. Thank you and see you some other time.